Hi, it's the 4th of December. Welcome to Flandy. I'm Flo McCarthy and I'm joined by the mighty AB.
That's me.
And we're not actually recording in a pub today, unfortunately. Because last time when we were recording in Cozy Cottage...
Cozy Cottage. That's after dark, that's after hours.
The sound was really annoying, so we decided to just record in Andy's flat and just drink instead.
Yeah. And Bruno has been locked away.
Yeah. So you won't get shocked and shit yourself by accident.
Because that dog is fucking loud.
Yeah. And today we're going to be drinking chocolate and orange flavour country cream Ballycastle.
Yeah, it's a chocolate orange version of Bailey's from Aldi.
I'm a bit nervous about it because I don't actually like Bailey's.
I thought it would be darker. I don't know why, but I thought it'd be like just a dark brown.
This looks like tea.
It looks like Bailey's.
Oh. Should we try it?
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, I'm nervous. Tastes like a Jaffa cake. That is so nice.
It tastes like chocolate orange. It's fantastic.
I wasn't expecting that. From the smell, I thought it tastes like shit.
That's a win.
Oh, that is really nice.
Glad I bought that. I'd be able to drink a pint of that, straight up.
How many calories would be in a pint of that?
No idea. Cool, so, who's starting?
I don't know, do you want to start? I think, yeah, you start.
Am I starting?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know which way. I'm going to start off with John Schnatter. John Schnatter, I did not know existed until last week. And he is actually Papa John. He is the actual Papa John from Papa John's Pizza. And the guy is a fucking lunatic. He was, let me find it in this article. So, obviously, he started Papa John, he founded it. He is Papa John, he named it after himself. And he was fired from the company by his directors a few years ago. 2017. Because he referred to somebody using the N-word.
Oh, controversial.
So, just a tad. So his board of directors were like, fuck off, man. You're not. No, because you're going to bring the company down. And since then, he's been hell-bent on taking the company apart. And the latest thing, so the headline is, Papa John's founder, John Schnatter, ate 40 pizzas in 30 days and says it's gotten worse. So he's trying to take the company to court by saying that they've changed his recipe, that the pizzas that they're making are shit compared to his. It's like, he's just like the most coked up. Like,
what does he look like?
He just, he's Papa John. He's the guy on the menu.
I don't know what the menu looks
and
like.
On the, the guy on the logo.
Oh, he's kind of cute-ish.
He's like basically got one nostril. But yeah, and one of my favourite things. So the backlash that led to Schnatter leaving the company began when he blamed declining sales on the NFL's handling of player protests during an analyst call in late 2017. Papa John's was the official pizza sponsor of the NFL at the time, so he basically put down American football while they were sponsoring American football. And a white supremacist website named Papa John's the official pizza of the alt-right. That is brilliant. Like, so yeah, Papa John's Pizza is the pizza of choice for racist dickheads. Oh god.
Papa John's, I've only had that once or twice, I think.
I'd never had Papa John's until I was well into my 30s.
Yeah, it's quite pricey. I went on delivery the other, 20 quid for a small pizza.
Well, I never even saw a Papa John's until I moved down to Brighton.
Really?
Yeah. There probably is one in Derby now, but there wasn't when I lived there, 8 years ago.
It's always just like Domino's. That's just like...
Yeah, Domino's, Pizza Hut, they're the usual.
Yeah. And we were going to Pizza Hut for birthday parties.
That's great. We had, there's Odeon Cinema, which was UCI, I think it was, which sounds like a disease.
UTI.
But they had, it was before it was Odeon. They had a Pizza Hut inside the cinema.
Nice. So you could take pizza when you're watching a film?
No.
Oh, that's
but you could, but it's basically you went for a film and then you had your party in the Pizza Hut afterwards, and it's all in the same building. Where did I put my drink? And then it was the Deep Pan Pizza Company, which was fucking awesome.
Was it?
They were amazing.
I love proper pizzas. Like when you go to Italy and have pizza.
Never been to Italy.
Right, we're gonna go because I want to go back, and you can only because the flight's quite close. You can just be there for a couple of days.
Yeah, well, we'll need to wait because I still need to get my passport sorted out.
And Brexit.
It's a fucking Brexit.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing politics. We're not getting political. I'm not talking about the election.
Well, I don't know what's going on anyway.
I'm not talking about Brexit. I'm not talking about either of anyone who's involved in it. This podcast is going to be politically free from now on.
Okay.
For a bit, because it is bubbling inside of me.
You're going to mention it on your special Andy.
Oh, I'm just fucking pissed off. No.
Okay. Let's stop talking about it.
John Schnatter is an evil mastermind.
I thought you were going to say evil masturbator then.
No, probably. Probably, but yeah. So yeah, he for a whole month he ate nothing but Papa John. He went to different Papa John's restaurants. Yeah. And they obviously had no idea who he was, even though he's like...
What? I imagine he would have been banned.
I don't know. No idea, but yeah. He went to 40 different Papa John's restaurants and ate pizzas and all these different places, and he didn't like it.
Yeah. This reminds me, I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine yesterday, and I was watching in the first series of the episode when Sal's pizza gets burnt down.
Yeah.
And the little guy goes around and tastes all the pizzas.
Yeah, because he's got a blog, hasn't he? Where he, a fucking Charles, he makes me laugh.
I find him really weirdly attractive.
Oh God, I knew you were going to say that.
Obviously, no one compares to Jake Peralta.
I knew you were going to say you find him weirdly attractive.
That's because he just loves food, which is an attractive thing.
Yeah, but he still looks like a boglin.
Yeah, but he managed to have sex with Gina. Spoiler alert. So you can.
Yeah, when she was drunk. I know it carried on for a bit after that.
That sounds a bit rapey.
No, they were both drunk, it's fine.
Yeah.
It does sound a bit rapey, it's not rapey at all. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't actually seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, watch it, it's great.
Oh, so good. And they're doing another series.
Yeah, good. It's brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to let people know that John Schnatter, Papa John, is a real person, and he's fucking insane. And he's like, yeah. After he got chucked out of his company for being racist, he's now trying to take him down by saying they're making pizzas wrong.
My first topic's a bit of a sad one, but I want to talk about it anyway.
What is it? Which one was this?
I haven't told you about it yet.
Have you not told me? Oh.
No. Oh, I'm a bit scared you're not going to like it, but I think this is really sad. So in Dorset, a seal died because people were taking selfies with it.
That really doesn't surprise me.
I know, but that's disgusting. Said an injured seal pup dies after people scare it back into the sea to take photos with it. And that is just so sad. It had really bad injuries to one of its flippers, which was caused by a fishing line. And then... yeah, how sad is that? And then the person said it probably would have died, but they prolonged its death and made it even worse.
Yeah, it really doesn't surprise me. There was a dolphin beached itself in Australia probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and the same thing happened Because basically you can quite easily just roll it back into the ocean. Even if you just get it into the shallow parts, it will sort out itself. But people were like sitting on it and taking photos and like putting it on YouTube and videoing, and it like eventually died because it doesn't breathe oxygen, because it needs water. It doesn't surprise me. For me, it's exactly the same as somebody being attacked in the street and somebody else filming it.
That's horrible. Or people filming car accidents when they drive past. Yeah,
it's like, you've got your phone in your hand, you could phone someone, you could get this sorted.
Yeah.
But no, you'd much rather upload it and say, look what I'm involved in. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's all about me.
It's horrible.
Who cares if this little creature lives or dies as long as I have this memory?
Well, it's going to be a bad memory anyway because you essentially just killed an animal.
And if ghosts are real, they're being haunted by a seal. Can you imagine how annoying that is?
Is that the noise I make? Oh, don't they bark? Ow, ow, ow!
Was that a seal impression?
Oh shit, I spilled my tea down myself.
I thought you were having a fit. I thought you were hyperventilating.
Yeah, they bark, don't they? Oh, ow, ow!
Yeah, they sound exactly like that.
But yeah, you're going to hear that the whole time now. Good.
Oh god, now we're laughing at a dead baby seal.
But it's so sad. Like, I feel guilty when I accidentally step on my cat's tail.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I do as well. Like, yeah, when I accidentally kick Bruno because he's always at your fucking feet. Yeah. And the yelp that he makes.
Have I told you that time when I tried to save this little baby bird and it died?
I think you might have. It is sounding quite familiar now.
But my mum found this bird along the road.
Weren't you really young?
I was like 16. My mum found this bird along the road, and she thought it was dead, but she brought it home anyway. And I was looking after it, and it was making bird chirping noises and stuff, and I thought it was fine. And then I was watching Made in Chelsea, and it was sitting in its little box, and it died. And I had my English exam the next day, my GCSE, and I was so distraught I didn't want to go in.
Did it kill itself so that it didn't have to listen to Made in fucking Chelsea?
That's what my dad said. But I was so upset.
You killed it by making it watch that fucking show.
That's why my life's gone to shit now. It's bad karma. But yeah, I was really upset. It's like, how can you kill a seal?
Because it's all about... That's the problem with social media. Obviously, I hate it. I hate social media. I hate it. I have to be on it, and that annoys me even more.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just this whole, look at me, look at what I'm doing, look what I've got, fuck everything else. And yeah, it's all about the memory. Because I bet not one person would have took a photo with this seal and just kept it for themselves.
No, they would obviously show people up. Well, like, I take loads of pictures and I don't upload them.
Yeah. Because they're your memories, they're for you.
I don't care about people seeing all the stuff I do.
Things like that. But, I mean, that's the thing, people aren't like that.
Yeah.
People will just, like, they want people to look at what they're doing and go, oh my god, wow, that's amazing. That's why you see all these things about people, like, putting photos, somebody else's photos on Facebook and saying it was them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, there was one that I saw, this guy was, there was a photo of this, like, snowboarder doing a trick. And he goes, oh, my mate got a photo of me doing this, cutting this under somebody else. Said, actually, that's like, on the cover of a calendar or something. It's like, that's not you in the slightest.
Yeah, I saw one. It was this girl, and she was like sat on a mountain, and she claimed it as hers. And then you can just Google it, and it's a famous picture.
Yeah, did I tell you this story? I once met someone who claimed to be the Valerie that Amy Winehouse was singing about in the song Valerie.
What's she actually singing about?
Well, for what? Well, this is the thing. Is like she said that I am actually the Valerie. I had a lesbian experience with Amy Winehouse, and that's why she wrote the song Valerie about me. And I was like, that's funny because the Zootons recorded it a year before.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Was it
it's a cover
version? Yeah.
It was a cover. It wasn't even who, it was Mark Ronson featuring Amy Winehouse. And yeah, I was like, people will lie, people will say things like that, and they will do things like that, so that people go, oh my god, wow, you're so amazing. Oh, your life is so on fleek. Is that right? Is that the right way of saying it?
I don't think anyone said that for a few years, but...
Fucking hell, it's so hard to keep up. It really is.
You know what I find really funny? When people put... I don't know if people do that anymore. A few years ago when I was in school, people used to do it. On Christmas, people used to lay out their Christmas presents and take pictures. So, do you think I'd give a fuck? Like, maybe if it's a really special present to you or something like that, it would be different. But to lay out your presents so that everyone can see what you've got, and it was always the rich girls and the popular girls.
Of course it was. Because it was like, oh my god, look how much I'm loved. Oh my god, everybody loves me so fucking much.
It doesn't show how much someone loves you by paying for stuff.
No, all it shows is how much you've nagged your parents to get shit.
I feel guilty if I ask my parents for too much. Or my mum was like, have you written your Christmas present yet? Your Christmas list? I was like, I'll just buy it all myself. I don't need you to buy me anything.
Exactly. Yeah. No, yeah, it's always been the same. I mean, obviously, when I was at school, like, social media wasn't a thing. We didn't all carry cameras around in our pockets. I remember, like, I can actually remember the first kid to get a mobile phone in my school was Nathan Hewitt.
Who's that?
I think that's his name. I just remember what he looked like. His name was Nathan. He lived on my street. Was
he a nice person? Was he a horrible person?
He was a person. I don't really remember that much of him, but I remember he was the first kid in our school to get a mobile phone. And it was probably about the size of that table.
Was it?
It was huge, right? I had a little, like, one of those aerials. This was the 90s, you know.
Yeah.
Like, all those aerials you had to pull up.
Oh, yeah. I've seen pictures of those.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. It's like a flip phone, but it's like the size of a speaker. It's ridiculous.
We used to get in an argument with someone and flip the phone. That was just like the coolest thing ever.
Yes, it was. You see, like, yeah, if people still had these old-fashioned massive flip phones, then that seal might have lived.
Yeah.
So it was like, how did it die? What? How did he was trying to get away from everyone because it was so scared?
I think it was trying to get away. I could only find one article of it.
Which source did you use this time?
Lad Bible.
Lad Bible again. I love that.
So yeah, it's
my thing about John Schnatter was from CNN.
Oh.
Oh my god! Did I use an actual news source for news?
Well, this is an actual
Lad Bible. It's called Lad Bible.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't changed that to Person Bible.
Yeah.
But basically, people were scaring it so much that it went back into the water, and because it had an injured fin, it couldn't
swim properly.
It was so sad.
That is horrible, man. That is horrible.
Someone did call the RSPCA though, which is good.
Yeah, after they talk about 50,000 selfies with it.
No, this is a different
person.
person.
Me and my seal. Got a pet seal now. Oh my god, look at me. I've called it Seal. After the singer, Seal.
I only know one of his songs and I don't even know it that much.
Which one?
The famous one. Can't remember what it is.
Crazy.
I think, how does that go? Sing it.
It's not the one you're thinking about. You're thinking about Kiss from a Rose.
How does that go? Kiss from a Rose.
Yeah. What was that?
I thought you'd get the hint.
Was that an attempt at winking?
Yeah. It was just a twitch.
It looked like you just plucked an arse hair while wiping. Oh.
Is that what happens to men?
Do you not have arse hair? Everyone has arse hair.
No.
Everybody has hair in their arse.
I shave, like, everywhere.
Just bleach that fucker.
No, I don't bleach it, I shave it. Which is actually really difficult to do. The amount of positions you have to get in to sufficiently shave everywhere. It's actually quite impressive.
If you would like to see a video of Flo doing this,
How much money would you be willing to send me?
Email her at flo@flybypants.com.
Imagine if I actually got an email.
Or just write it on the Flandy Facebook group. Just see how many likes we can get. That'll be your Christmas present. A video of Flo shaving herself. That sounds like the most weird fetish ever.
To be fair, I quite enjoy seeing men's faces getting shaven with those knives. What's it called? Close cut shave? Throat cut shave?
Cutthroat.
Yeah.
Straight razor.
Yeah.
That's what I use.
And it's really nice watching it.
It's what you have to really concentrate.
Yeah, because you could literally die.
Really concentrate. Yeah, I used to use it on my head as well, but I stopped doing that because I once took a massive chunk out of the back of my head. Yeah, it was horrible. I've got a photo of it somewhere. It was disgusting.
Oh, send it to me.
Fucking horrible. It was horrible. My ex was like, "You are no longer using that thing." Yeah. And she's like, "Yeah, putting towels on my head to stop the bleeding."
Did you need to get stitches?
No, I just left it. Fuck it.
Oh.
So I know.
Yeah, have you got a scar?
No.
Interesting.
No, I just started using a normal razor to shave my head.
Yeah.
And just use a straight one on my face. I don't really shave my face anymore. This is getting boring. Shall we move on to the next topic?
Yeah. Oh no, some people might enjoy this.
What,
shaving.
Me talking about my shaving technique.
There might be some sad man somewhere who wants to look like you.
Nobody wants. I don't even want to look like me.
Oh,
that's why I keep having tattoos. I will decorate myself, make me pretty.
Yeah, next topic. What's your... Oh.
You know which one this is. You know which one this is. This is amazing. Right, this isn't from a news source, but it is a real thing.
Okay.
So, I'm just gonna read the first few lines of the article. This was dated the 27th of November. I fucking love it. I love it so much. Archaeologists on a dig in Ecuador recently uncovered an ancient burial ritual in which infants were laid to rest while wearing helmets made from the skulls of other dead children.
Oh.
And then it carries on, it says, even the most hardcore Scandinavian metal bands wouldn't put something like that on their album covers. This was on crack.com. I fucking love it.
Crack.com?
Cracked.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, it's just a article. They just do articles. Everything's sort of humour based.
Oh.
It's a really, really good website. I've been reading it for years. But yeah, no, this is actually, it's an actual thing as well. It's an actual thing. I've read the report, the scholarly paper, which is called Unique Infant Mortuary Ritual at Salango, Ecuador, 100 BC. And but they should have called it Death Baby Skull Inception. There's a photo as well. Do you want to see a photo of one of the skulls that they found? Are you ready for this to enter your nightmares?
What the hell? Have you ever watched Corpse Bride? Yeah. Looks like the little kid, the skeleton kids, you know? That's so creepy.
It looks like it should be singing an old-timey song. There's gonna be a hot time in the old town tonight.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I used to want to be an archaeologist.
You could find shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, between 2014 and 2016, they found a total of 11 infants who had been buried with mortuary headgear. That's what they're calling it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, which is the blandest possible way to describe a dead child wearing the skull of another dead child.
Yeah, like, were they child soldiers? That's why they're wearing helmets?
Oh, God, can you imagine?
Oh.
Can you imagine that? It's like, okay, you're going to war, you need protection. Here's your brother's head. Thanks, Dad. I've had worse birthday presents.
Or was it like a religious thing?
They think it was more kind of like on a religious base. They're not actually sure why.
Yeah.
But the tribe that was around Salango in Ecuador, I'm trying to remember everything that was in it because I read this report last night. So they believed that children had wild souls and wild spirits.
Yeah.
So they think that when children died, their spirits just went fucking apeshit. Just went mental.
Yeah.
So maybe, obviously they don't like say they have no idea why these people did this, but maybe one of the thoughts is that by wearing the skull of an already dead child, that's going to tame the spirit and keep it like sort of calm and not send it wild.
That is so creepy.
It's weird. I've not even told you the worst bit yet.
What?
I'll open up the actual report.
Okay.
So that I've got that opened up on camera and it's pointing right at your legs. I was just like, because you're wearing a short skirt with sexy tights, I just like, was I looking at porn before Floco?
God, my leg is so itchy. Sexy.
So, yeah. Okay. Cranial vaults.
Yeah.
That's what this report is calling the hat. Cranial vaults were still fleshed when placed on the infants.
So it's like comfy, I imagine? For a comfort thing? It's going to be soft and...
It does not matter.
That's...
They weren't just wearing the skulls of their enemies. Like, there was still meat and skin and everything on the heads as they put them on the kids.
So that's just like slicing someone's head off and just putting it on top?
Yeah.
Oh, that's making me feel sick.
Yeah.
I saw something on Reddit. It was like, how do you consider, like, say if someone went and dug up a grave.
Yeah.
How can you count, why is that not considered archaeology? But all this old shit is.
Well, because most archaeologists, when they find graves, they didn't know the graves are there.
Oh, true.
They're not just like going into a graveyard. I wonder if we find anything.
That's so disgusting.
But yeah, it's like, do you know Ed Kemper? Do you know who Ed Kemper is?
No.
Or was? I think I think he might still be alive. There's a serial killer called the Co-Ed Killer. And this is just a little bright thing to pick us up after talking about kids wearing kids. He cut off his mum's head.
Yeah.
And fucked the throat hole. Yeah.
So it was like
whoop, whoop.
it's a weird gimp mask.
A weird gimp mask. But yeah, oh god. But yeah, that's what Ed Kemper did.
Oh.
He cut off his mum's head, his mother's head, and fucked his mother's throat.
That's disgusting.
Sweet dreams, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the 70s.
That
was in the 70s, that was. And then, in the year 100 BC, or round about the year 100 BC, kids were wearing heads of dead kids.
Did they find any other things with the kids? Like any other items?
I don't know, because the paper that I read was purely about the helmets.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was fun. And I read that last night. I read the article last week, but I actually got hold of the report last night, and I actually read that because it's available on Google Documents and Google.
Disgusting. I'd quite like to do an archaeological dig. Do you want to do one sometime?
A what?
Archaeological dig.
Archaeological.
Did you ever have that thing when you were younger? It might not be in your era. But
My God.
we used to get these like...
Not that older than you.
You always say you're older than me. These fake dinosaur eggs, and then you like dig it. You get like a little digger and like some weird brush, and you like dig all the bones out.
I actually do know what you're talking about.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I actually do. Sorry, I've just had a notification on my watch.
That is disgusting.
Because my latest blog post was out today and someone's just read it.
Was that me? I
No,
read it.
unless you are Beauty Beyond Bones.
Who's that?
I've no idea. But somebody called Beauty Beyond Bones has just sent me an email and they've just read my latest blog post.
That's creepy considering what we're just talking about.
That is a bit weird. Chaos magic at
Is it
work.
real or is it coincidence?
It's fucking coincidence. It's a fucking coincidence.
Imagine if you got a message saying, no, it's not.
Then I will stop recording and find the person hiding in my flat.
It's Chris.
That's it. But yeah. So, to all parents out there, if you want to get traditional with your parenting, kill one of your kids and make the other one wear his head as a hat. As the most fucked up balaclava known to man. It is winter, it is cold.
Oh. Okay. On to something quite gross as well.
Oh no, this is amazing. We've got like 25 minutes left.
Well,
we're going to spend the whole 25 minutes on this.
Okay, so...
This kind of proves a point that I made in a blog post.
Oh. Plastic surgery.
Oh.
So, this... If anyone watches the TV show Botched, great show.
Is it? Is it though?
It makes me feel so educational.
It makes you feel educational or educated?
Both. So, a woman who was desperate for a fuller bum was left in agony after her implants rotated inside her body, resulting in a deformed derriere.
No.
Ugh.
Was it both implants or just one?
It was both of them, I think.
See, for me, can you imagine what that felt like?
I know, and also would it happen straight away where you'd just like lean over and your implant didn't make a noise?
Just flips over. Oh, good lord.
I'm just...
Well, we've said this since we set up the Facebook group, and like that we haven't actually put any of the links to anything that we talk about, but we will because there's photos and stuff to look at for these. So I will put the photo of the skull in the skull. That I will definitely put that on the Facebook group.
It was both the implants.
And that is horrible. Look at that.
Oh,
we'll have to put this up on there as well. That is nasty.
That looks like more like a pair of boobs than
it does, doesn't it?
Maybe the plastic surgeon actually did boobs instead of ours.
The picture where it's more sort of zoomed out.
Yeah.
That looks like. Oh god, I can't remember what it's called now. Let me find this thing. A proboscis monkey. It looks like a proboscis monkey's nose.
Is that the one with the floppy nose? It looks like Squidward. Yeah, it looks like Squidward from...
That's what her arse looks like.
That is... Oh. So, she said... Obviously,
look at that one. Oh, it's your boy.
Oh. So, she said 2 weeks after the surgery, the swelling started to go down, and you can see the implant on the side, and it was slightly creased. And then a month and a half later, the implant completely flipped.
So it took a while then? It wasn't just like... She went jogging and it was like... Blip, 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 blip.
But apparently...
Like a transform.
I saw this on Only Way is Essex, so I don't know how true it is. If you get like an arse implant, you can't sit down for 2 weeks.
Well, that's got to be bollocks.
So you've got to like lie on your front, you can't sit down.
That's got to be rubbish.
I know. No, because apparently it misshapes them if you sit down.
Nah. You saw that on Only Way is Essex?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that bunch of
Plastic
scholars.
surgery central.
Alright, can you sit down?
But it's quite sad because she said that she was bullied because she had such a flat ass before. When that's how she looked before. Obviously, you can't see her ass that much, but she didn't look that flat.
No, not at all.
She's got a really like nice body.
See, the thing. That's the big thing. This is that blog post that I wrote about plastic surgery.
Mm-hmm.
that's my thing, because I am against it, but also I kind of shouldn't be because of situations like that. She was being bullied, so she was feeling unhappy with her body and about herself.
Yeah.
So she did something about it, and unfortunately it backfired.
But the issue with this surgery is that it has 1 death in every 3,000 surgeries. That's a lot of deaths.
Is it 1 in 3,000? Well, how many of those surgeries are done a year?
Not sure. I was on Daily Mail, so it's not exactly that reliable.
Oh my good lord.
What?
So, after having a Brazilian butt lift...
Yeah, that's BBL.
Yeah. Do not sit directly on your buttocks for at least 8 weeks after the procedure.
8 weeks? I thought it was 2.
But not directly on your buttocks, so you can still sit down. You just can't, sit on your arse.
Well, then how are you supposed to sit down?
Perch. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Could you sit in a hammock? Because that's not a hard surface.
What about them, donuts that you get when you've got piles?
Just
get 2 of them.
Or you could sit on one of those squeaky blow-up chairs you had when you were younger. Or like those bean bags. Because that's not a hard surface. It's not like sitting on a stool.
Yeah. Or a drum.
Yeah.
Because I'm sat on a drum at the moment.
Oh, I thought that was just a wooden box.
No, it's a drum.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah. What's a Brazilian butt lift?
She's going to love the fact that you just announced that to
Shit.
everyone.
That's what I was gonna say. Get rid of it. Can you cut it out? Cut it out.
Yeah, I can't at the minute.
Me.
Got to finish recording. Stop saying her name.
I want one Brazilian butt lift.
Why?
Because I want like a big ass.
No. Flo, no.
Why?
Flo, no.
I want a boob job more.
Okay, but no. You leave that backside alone.
Can you imagine if that happened to me?
Why do you want a boob job? Why do you want a boob job?
Because
I feel like I'm flying by the seats of my pants now. So tell me about this. Why do you want?
Because I feel like it would make me look more proportional. I would rather have an hourglass figure.
That's my answer to that.
And I've got one tit bigger than the other.
Everybody has one tit bigger than the other. It's a thing.
Yeah, but I wish I didn't. I don't like it.
But it's a thing. It's how human bodies are. No, men have one testicle bigger than the other.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't look at men's balls.
Mine's
that
my
much.
right. In case you were wondering. Just in case you were. I wonder which one of Andy's nuts is bigger than the other. It's the right one.
Why don't they do a poll? You do a poll on Instagram, left or right?
Yeah. Say, fellas, which one of your spuds is bigger than the other? Yes. So yeah. It's like, isn't like one of your feet supposed to be bigger than the other as well? I can't really.
I've got massive feet anyway.
Yeah, well, one of my. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this to ourselves? One of my feet is actually a different shape to the other.
Is it?
My right foot is actually a complete. It's always my right. My right foot is actually a different shape to my left.
So is your left like this?
Eh?
What do you mean, a different shape? One's a triangle, one's a square.
Yep. Buying shoes, fucking arsehole. No, it's just because of all the different issues and problems that I have with my right leg. My right foot has sort of been damaged permanently. So that it's a bit flatter, it's a bit wider. It's just doesn't look like a foot. It's fucking mangled.
Oh, so feet are just disgusting, aren't they?
They are. They really are. Not as disgusting as flipped buttocks. poor woman. The fact that she had it done because of bullying as well,
No.
that's the worst thing, and then it completely backfired.
Like, she's going to get made fun of for having a flipped arse now.
Exactly, yeah, that's it. You've got people like us laughing at her on a podcast.
We haven't mentioned her name, it's fine.
No, what is her name? There's her name in the article.
Yeah.
Well, that's her own fucking fault then, isn't it?
And it's her own fault for going on a reality show called Botch.
Oh, yeah, she was on a TV show, wasn't she?
So she can't complain that much.
I feel for her, I really do.
But then again, she's probably got it sorted out for free.
But yeah, and like, but she had that done to please other people.
Yeah, don't do things to please other people, guys. Do it for yourself.
Or in a kind of random... See, this just going back to what my blog post was like, because I know this is wrong, but then there's this, and then there's this, but no, but this, and then this. I always go round in circles about this sort of thing. Because did she have it done to please other people, or was it to please herself because of other people?
Well,
People just need to stop being fucking idiots. That's the main thing. Like, if
Yeah.
you think something about someone, you don't have to say it out loud.
Unless it's in a
You are
joking
entitled to your opinion. You are 100% entitled to your opinion, but that does not give you the right to say it. Just because it enters your mind
way. Yeah.
does not mean it has to exit your mouth. So if you see somebody with a flat arse, you don't have to go up to him. Do you know you've got a flat arse?
Who would do that?
So many people.
Well, it's like say
I'll
if
tell when we stop recording, I'll tell you a story about something that's happening at this moment.
Oh.
That is evolved around this.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll tell you.
Say if you made fun of my nose, I wouldn't care. But it'll be like if someone on a night out said, "Jesus Christ, your nostrils are massive."
That's the thing. I remember, like, I was in a club back in Derby called the Blue Note, and they had this little. I sounded really posh when I said that.
Blue Note.
It's called the Blue Note. Like, not a posh place at all. And they had a little chill out room at the back, and I was sat there and I was talking to this couple. I don't remember a lot from this evening. I remember my mate Dave Vernon, shout out, was pissing himself because he thought it was really funny. I remember that. But this guy was really tall and really thin. Mm-hmm. And we're just talking, and I know I was pissing these people off anyway because I was hammered.
Yeah.
And I asked the guy how much he weighed, and he told me, and he weighed more than me. And I was like, fuck off. So, well, you don't weigh the tight. So, well, why not? So, well, you're a skinny fucker, aren't you? And then they went apeshit at me.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't get why it is. Like, he's got massive hang-ups about his weight. What fucking weight? I was just making things work. I did a point like I saw him when I was sober, so I'm really sorry, mate. But yeah, and like, yeah, I really pissed that person off. But I was like, and they said to me, so, well, what if we said you were ugly? I was like, well, yeah, you're pretty much right.
Yeah.
Pretty much got it right there. So, hence I'm here on my own, and you're a couple.
That's not true.
No, this was back then.
Okay.
At the time.
Yeah, I was just going to say, just because you're single doesn't mean you're ugly.
Yes, it does.
Thanks.
But yeah, now I've got a message.
Wow, you're so popular.
I dread to think what.
Yeah, I got that earlier.
What is that? What if Jesus was gay the entire time and he was really saying, men. That is I love that picture.
Let me see it.
The sexy Jesus. Just got rid of it now.
Oh.
Did you get it from John as well?
Yeah. Oh, that is quite sexy.
That is a sexy Jesus. There was that film, Hamlet 2, when they had the song Rock Me, Sexy Jesus. Rock me, rock me, rock me, sexy Jesus. It's great. But yeah, so Botched is a TV show.
Oh, you've got my Hey... I'll tell you my Hey You login again. You should watch an episode.
I really don't want to.
Yeah,
I really don't want to. I've finally seen an episode of Embarrassing Bodies as well.
That's old. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
I
so
just
hard.
don't watch reality
It's so hard
TV.
times.
I don't watch reality TV.
I hate embarrassing bodies.
I don't really watch
If
TV.
you're that embarrassed about your body, why would you get it out on TV?
this is going back to what I was saying about the seal people. Because it's all about, this whole world now is about look at me, look at me.
True.
It is true. Everybody is look at me, look at this amazing things that I do. I've seen fucking photos on Facebook of people talking about their amazing life. I know they're miserable. I know for a fact that they hate their lives.
It's like when couples always post like pictures of them together when you know one of them's cheating on them.
Oh! Yes.
But there's always the ones that have issues. The ones that are genuinely happy don't post about it all the time.
Exactly.
Because they don't care what other people think.
But it's like, yeah, I mean, it's not just couples. It's just people who just like, here, another glorious, lovely walk in the... I saw this guy, right? There's this guy that I know who used to make such a big deal out of the fact that I don't read books. I don't read. And then, like, last month he's putting on this, top 10 books that changed my life. And it's all, like, books that have been made into films. So he's like, so you've seen the film and you're saying that you've read the book? and it's things like that. It's because people want to belong so much.
Yeah.
And it's true, like, it is true. Everybody wants to belong to something. We all do. But people, like, want to belong, but they don't like to admit that they want to belong.
Yeah. Just own it.
Just own it. Just fucking own it.
I hate when people say, like, find it entertaining when they say, oh, they don't read. Like, do you think I care whether you read or not?
But it's just, yeah, it's just like... But it's just that, yeah, like I say, it's just the whole idea of look at me, look how amazing I am, look how different I am. This is what I said to you before about I don't think anybody actually believes in the flat earth.
It's a joke, isn't it?
It was originally it was originally a joke. They went too far, but people, I don't think for 1 second people actually do believe in it.
Yeah.
I honestly don't. People want to be different, and that's it. That's all it is. People want to be different, and they also want to be noticed, and they want to be noticed for being different.
It's like
I was stuck behind this group of fucking teenagers who were all dressed in wacky ways.
Yeah.
And there was this girl who, like, her entire face was just grey. Right? And I don't know what she used, but it looked like she used some fucking Dulux gloss.
Yeah.
Like, just this shiny grey, and she had devil horns and red lipstick. She was wearing a cheerleader's outfit that was, like, so small, and she wasn't. And then there was this other guy who was walking around in he was wearing like a Godzilla onesie. And then there was a guy who was dressed normal, had spiky hair. The only thing is he had a tail sticking out. And everyone's just having a laugh and having fun. And he stood there going, yes, I have a tail. Yes, everybody, yes, I know. I'm the weirdo with the tail. It's like, you are the least weird looking one out of your mates. It's like, I'm not even involved in your group and I'm weirder looking than you are. And it's because he wanted everyone to notice him, but he didn't want to be that different.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry, man, I didn't even notice you. I didn't even know you were right there because I was staring at the grey lady.
It's like the people who dress like furries, or who are furries.
Furries that's become a lot more sort of accepted than it used to be, hasn't it?
There's furry conventions.
Yeah, but there's always been furry conventions, but it's always secret, and they're always put under different names.
Yeah.
But now it's just like people are just, yep, I'm a furry. I met someone a couple of weeks ago who just straight up said, yeah, I'm a furry.
What do they actually do? Do they find animals attractive?
No, it's just all about like people in animal costumes. For this guy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say too much because he might turn up on an episode of Flying by the Seats of My Pants. So
Really?
Yeah, so I don't want to say too much. But yeah.
It's like I was telling you about TikTok earlier. There's these people who think that they're wolves.
Yes, that's not a new thing either.
Yeah.
I've seen that funny clip.
In all levels except physical, I'm a wolf. Oh!
Yeah. Just yaps at the sea, doesn't it?
That's so funny. Yeah, they like pretend they're like wolves or dogs, and they like show themselves jumping and stuff.
Oh my god!
And it's I'll have to send you some funny clips. The comments make me piss myself.
Well, that's it. I was reading an article once about a couple who, like, she identifies as a puppy and he identifies as her owner.
Oh.
So yeah, and it's not even a sexual thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a sexual thing at all.
Because once I was watching Gogglebox and they were watching a show about people who dress up as dogs and have sex, and they all wear collars and masks.
Fucking Gogglebox. I do not understand that show.
I love that show.
I do not understand. Like, why? I don't understand. You're watching other people watch TV.
I thought you would be interested in it because it's like... No, it's not really psychology, is
Not
it?
in the slightest. You're watching people watch TV.
I find it really funny.
I can't think of anything more fucking... Thing is, though, like, it'll be like Big Brother as well. The first season of Big Brother, the very first series, was amazing.
Yeah.
Because it was an actual experiment, and it was brilliant. Mm-hmm. They should not have done a second, and they should not have carried it on, because then the magic was broken. I remember seeing Channel 4 used to do they had the audition videos.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing one, and it was this woman saying, I think I should be on the next season of Big Brother because I will give the audience what they really want. And that's what it became. So when it started off as a social experiment to see how people react to being confined, and then it became a thing of, oh my god, I'm just going to shag everybody on TV and get famous.
Yeah, there was a woman who used a champagne bottle to masturbate with.
Incredible. Please tell me it was the bottom end first.
I imagine.
That would be amazing.
She did it in the swimming pool, I think.
That would be absolutely amazing. Just ramming it up there.
It's so dark in here, it's actually kind of creepy.
Yeah, I know, right? It was, I can't believe how quick the sun set.
Can I go and turn the lights on?
I can do it from here. I've got to try not to nudge the microphone. I've got a lamp here.
Oh, yes, please.
Carry on fucking talking.
What should I talk about?
I don't know, we've got like 8 minutes left.
Okay.
Let's carry on talking about flipped buttocks. Oh wow, that lamp is amazing. It's like the power of 1,000 suns. I can't get out because we can't move, because if we nudge the microphones...
It'll be like...
Yeah, it's going to be like... BAM!
I saw a thing and it was like podcast episode ideas. Make a dinner and people guess what you're making. That sounds like the shittest episode to me.
Oh my god.
Just from like the sound of frying bacon, people have to guess. That's boring. That just made me hungry.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
It's not like a cooking show where you can see it and how it's cooked.
I can understand. I can understand a like a nutrition podcast. I can understand a cooking podcast. Mm-hmm. But just like, just fumbling around in the kitchen. What we're making, everyone?
I'm cutting something up.
And it's like, and people have to guess. Unless you're doing it as a live stream.
Yeah.
Makes no fucking sense. I don't get it.
No, neither do I.
Don't get it at all. Don't get it. At all.
Oh, shall I mention something else? Because I thought this was really funny.
Go on then. What we got?
An Apprentice star broke his foot because he dropped a thing of caviar on it.
What? Say that again.
You know The Apprentice?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 that one.
I already said yes.
He was rushed to hospital after dropping a £1,000 jar of caviar on his toe.
Jesus Christ, that is a lot of fish eggs, isn't it?
One of the things he said was, I'm really sad because it was a great jar of caviar or something.
Oh God, these
something
people.
like that. I've never tried caviar. Is it nice?
No, it's disgusting.
Why would you eat fish eggs?
Why would you eat chicken eggs?
Yeah, but they can be flavoured in a way to taste nice. Isn't this just on their own, or like a cracker?
You can flavour anything. You can add flavour to absolutely anything you want.
Yeah. Well, if anyone wants to send me some caviar, I'll try it on the podcast.
Fucking buy it, you cheap bitch.
Makes me laugh, right? There's this influencer. She's like a YouTuber, right? And she begs for stuff so much, it makes me laugh. I read forums about how much of a beggar she is. So, like, she'll take a picture of a thing of, like, Pepsi Max or whatever. Be like, oh, I love Pepsi Max, but unfortunately they didn't have any in stock in Asda today. Surprise, surprise, next few days she gets sent loads of Pepsi Max. And she always tags them as well. And then she's like, she had a baby and everything she got for free. All the prams.
Maybe we should try this, like, but with something really weird and obscure.
Yeah.
I would like... Oh, God, I can't think of anything now. It's just something really bizarre. Hubba fucking bubba. Hubba bubba. That's what I want. I want a hubba bubba.
Bubblegum.
I want the tropical fruit flavour hubba bubba. If somebody can find it. Or ice cream flavoured Chewits.
You can get those in Pound Shop.
Shit, really?
Yeah, you can.
And I want
really
something
nice.
more obscure then. I want something more obscure.
But yeah, and then she's like...
Scampi fries!
I saw them in Aldi earlier, I think.
I was in Aldi earlier as well.
Oh, you need to do your shout out.
I completely forgot about that. Yeah, the security guard at Aldi, because I set the alarms off. It was really funny, and he asked me what I was doing with the booze that I bought, and I told him I was recording this. So yeah,
he's a good-looking guy as well.
Yeah, Flo would like to sit on you.
Mm.
You want him to sit on you?
Yeah.
Flo's into strap-ons now.
No. I don't know how I'd react if I was dating someone and they wanted me to use a strap-on.
It's called pegging, isn't it?
Pegging, yeah.
Pegging.
Which is quite weird because that sounds like quite a cute little name. Pegging.
Pegging. It does sound adorable, doesn't it?
It sounds like something your grandparents did on the weekend.
Antiquing in the morning, pegging in the evening. Oh, God. Oh. That is a horrendous thought.
Oh.
Are you sure you're liking this, Jeffrey? Just carry on, Maud, it's fine.
I
Oh, should have got a bigger tub of flora.
Once, I was home from school, I was ill.
Oh, where is this going?
No, and I was watching This Morning. Have you ever watched This Morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not a complete TV illiterate.
And now this whole episode on old people's sex.
Amazing.
And I felt really naughty watching it. I think I was about like 14. And it had these actual old people showing different sex positions and stuff.
On Zimmer frame, like bent over a Zimmer frame and stuff like that. I fucking love it.
You could use that without being old as well. Just saying the sex.
Just saying. You don't have to be old. I've done it again.
You've got a phone call.
Oh, right. They phoned me the other day.
Who is it?
It's EE.
Oh.
Right, I've got like 30 seconds left to do the outro now. I'm completely lost now, just thinking about old people pegging.
I reckon there's going to be a porn of that somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Oh. God, one of us is going to look that up and send it to the other. Right, so if you want to get in touch, leave a comment on the Facebook group. It's just called Flandy. Search for it. If not, go onto the page, Fly My Pants Pod facebook.com/flyby. Just put flybypantspod on any social media and you will find us. Flo@flybypants.com if you want to send Flo a dick pic. Andy@flybypants.com. This is email addresses. If you want to get in touch with me about anything, fuck it, that'll do, man. Instagram as well. F.McCarty, the mighty AGB, the music started. Peggy. Hello kittens, Andy Barley here just to quickly let you know about Flying by the Seats of Our Pants. It is a monthly podcast released on the first Monday of every month. It is discussion and interview based with very little preparation done by myself. There's a different guest each month and you can listen to it on Podbean, on Google Podcast, iTunes, Spotify, and of course if you visit my website flybypants.com you can subscribe and have a look at everything that I am involved in at the moment. I look forward to you listening to it.